It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Halloween, Monday, October 31st. I'm James Spann. A good chance this will be, for most of Alabama, the warmest Halloween on record with upper 80s today. But we desperately need rain. There's some hope for a pattern flip in mid-November, and we do cool down late this week. A lot of things to talk about here, so let's go in there and check it out. First off, a familiar sight, ridging here across the Deep South. 588 ridge, deflecting the westerlies well to the north and keeping us dry. But, mornings are feeling pretty good. Look at Fort Payne. They're at 50. Gadsden and Anniston, 53. Birmingham, 58. But we will zoom up with no soil moisture. None. And a very dry air mass. We're expecting upper 80s today. The record high today is 87. That was set in 1984. Around the nation, nice and cold up north. They're in the 30s around the Great Lakes. And again, we're going to catch some of that late this week. We'll see a big change to cooler weather by Friday, but I'm afraid rain with that change very unlikely, as you'll see. There's the watch warning map, some patchy fog issues across the southern states, some wind issues up north, but things are quiet. And no severe weather expected today around the nation and not much thunder. And this is our big problem. Rain for the next 7 days, nothing basically for most of the state. This is valid through Monday of next week, Monday, November 7th. But again, we're hoping for a pattern flip at mid-month. And just maybe that will bring about some changes. All droughts do end. Be nice to have a weak tropical system come up in here, but the Atlantic Basin quiet as could be. Hurricane season runs for one more month. But nothing happening now. So let's dig into the models here. GFS 06Z run today, 1 o'clock. 588 ridge, sunny, very warm, upper 80s. And again, for many, the warmest Halloween on record. You'll be sweating in those Halloween costumes this evening. Really not a lot of change tomorrow. A 1028 high kind of noses in from the east, highs in the mid-80s. This is Wednesday. Not much change. Moisture tries to increase, but we'll leave it dry. And this is Thursday. There's a cold front approaching. And again, you might consider a slight chance of a shower Thursday with a little increase in moisture and the approach of that front, but you don't forecast rain in the middle of a drought. Here's the NAM. This is the 12-kilometer NAM, valid at 1 o'clock Thursday, and it's just got nothing. So for now, we're not going to mention any chance of showers, but again, there could be one somewhere. Now, this is Friday. The winds pick up, the front passes through in dry fashion, and we turn cooler. Highs drop into the 70s. And this is Saturday as the weekend begins. A cold morning. I say cold. Will be in the mid-40s, and the high will be in the low 70s. Should be just a delightful fall day. And then this is Sunday, same thing. We start the day in the 40s. The high will be in the 70s. And Monday, a week from today, we'll watch the trough in the western states, but again, we're in a very dry air mass. Dry, pleasant, lows in the 40s, highs in the 70s. Now, this is the end of the forecast period, Wednesday of next week. This is the 9th of November. And again, that trough over Texas, it's progressive, and we've got rain on the GFS just west of here. And hey, look at the European on Wednesday, the 9th of November. You don't see a lot of that here lately. If this verifies, that might bring an inch of rain in here. And, of course, we're not going to promise this. This is 10 days out. This is beyond 7. There's not much skill out here, but both global models do agree at least the pattern might begin to change about that point. But the big change occurs at mid-month. This is the ensemble mean coming off the European, valid November 14th. And again, you can see the ridge being replaced by a trough, and that typically opens up the door for a better rain opportunity and cooler temperatures. And this is the 45-day ensemble output off the European. And yes, there's no skill at specifics out here, but there's skill at pattern recognition. And you can see the members of the ensemble there. I believe there's 51 members of this. And you see a lot of red. That represents rain out there in late November, December. And look at the bottom chart, and the mean of the ensemble members suggesting over 5 inches of rain for Birmingham between mid-November and mid-December. It's supported by climatology. And understand this is a typically wet time of the year with our late fall tornado season here. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but certainly that is encouraging for a beat down to the drought after mid-November. And the numbers are coming way down. You can see we peaked today very close to 90. We've never had a 90 this late in the season. We're expecting upper 80s, but Friday, the high dropping to 71, and after that, temperatures look just delightful. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.